We're talking to Dr. Jennifer Lindon, president of Hazard Community and Technical College. And Dr. Lindon, we hear there's a nursing shortage going on. How bad is it, and is it affecting nurses locally?
Well, I think we all had heard about the nursing shortage even before the pandemic. And of course, the pandemic really just exacerbated the problem. So during the pandemic, we had quite a few people who retired from the nursing profession, and we had some people just leave the nursing profession. And then we had people who had maybe thought about entering into it, but then changed their minds because of how stressful everything was at that time. But of course, we know that nursing is a very rewarding career. And so we are really trying to re-educate people about how rewarding a nursing career can be. And we're trying to get more folks interested in nursing. We are doing a lot of different things to increase our enrollment, and we're offering a variety of different types of classes, both evening and day classes. And not only are we trying to increase enrollment, but we're also trying to make sure that we keep those students and make sure that they're successful and make sure that they graduate, because that is so important. So, we know students have a lot of different types of challenges, and we're really working to try to help them get the resources that they need, whether it be academic or non-academic. And then I think probably the kind of a three-pronged approach. So the third prong is really working with those local employers and really getting them in front of the students and getting the students connected with them early on, so that our students, when they graduate our nursing program, will stay here locally and work locally to take care of our people in the region.
Well, I understand there are important deadlines for students to apply and attend pre-admissions conference dates. Can you explain what potential students need to do to complete those steps?
Yes, absolutely. Well, we've actually extended our deadline for our nursing programs. So for our nursing programs that begin in August, the deadline to apply is April 15th. Now, a student can call us here at the college, and we will do an orientation with them on demand. And they can call us at 487-3100, and they can talk to Becky Fields or Christy Martin. And we'll actually give them that orientation, kind of tell them about what to expect when they begin the program, and we'll do that on demand with them. Of course, we have online and in-person orientations as well. A student will need to complete an application, a financial aid application. We encourage them also to complete a scholarship application because we have many scholarships available for them. And then we also have them take the PACS exam. Now, that's an entry exam for the nursing program. So there are a few steps that they have to do, and that's why we encourage students to call, so we can kind of talk them through the process. But it's really fairly easy, and we're really excited for the fall to be accepting in 3 different nursing programs. So not only are we accepting students for the RN program in Hazard, but also the RN program at the Lee's College campus in Jackson. And then finally, an LPN evening program that we have planned for Hazard. And that LPN program, students can finish in 1 year, so they go August to August. Now, the RN program takes 2 years. But we're really excited to have so many offerings for students for the fall.
We're talking to Dr. Jennifer Lindon, president of Hazard Community and Technical College. And Dr. Lindon, tell us how Hazard Community and Technical College's nursing programs are different from other nursing programs.
Well, one thing that really sets HCTC apart is the ability for students to graduate from us debt-free. So they can graduate that nursing program and start their career debt-free. Many times it's possible for them to attend with us totally tuition-free, and that's due to the variety of scholarships that we have. Not only do we have institutional scholarships, but we also have the Work Ready Scholarship, which is available through the state, and it's not income-based, so that's a wonderful opportunity for many students. And then we also have a really unique partnership with Appalachian Regional Healthcare. We were the first college to start this scholarship program with ARH, so students can apply for that scholarship with ARH and be able to graduate debt-free. ARH takes care of any balance that they would have with us, so that's a wonderful opportunity for some students. And then in turn, they'll sign a contract to work for either 2 to 3 years for ARH. So I think that ability for students to graduate debt-free is just amazing. And, of course, we love to talk about the fact that we are so hands-on with our students. Our faculty are there on site with the students. We work with the students in our simulation labs. We have students out doing clinicals with our local employers, so we're very hands-on. And the other thing that I really like to brag about is the fact that so many of our instructors started at HCTC. So we have many instructors who were once students with us, once nursing students. They graduated, they went out, and they worked with local employers, and they came back, and they're sharing that knowledge with other students.
Graduation is coming up on May 6th. And Dr. Lindon, we know that the college has had many students that were affected by that recent flooding in July, and some of those students impacted are graduating.
Yes, it will be so wonderful to see some of those students walk across the stage on May 6th. And we'll be having 2 different graduation ceremonies on May 6th. The first one will be at 10. We're doing those at the Forum this year. So we will have the graduation ceremony at 10, and that will be for all of our allied health students, including our nursing students. And then at 1 o'clock, we'll have students who are receiving an associate in arts, an associate in science, or perhaps they're graduating from one of our skilled trades programs. And I'm just so pleased to see so many of our students who have been so resilient throughout the flooding, and they've really come through unimaginable events to be able to complete their degree.
Okay, let's talk about the HCTC Golf Scramble that's coming up on May 13th. Dr. Lindon, I know the college is excited about this, and the proceeds go to a good cause. Tell us about that.
We are very excited to bring back our Golf Scramble here to Hazard, and we used to do that Golf Scramble for a number of years, and then we have been on sort of a hiatus with it, but we're excited now after the pandemic to bring it back, and we have a lot of folks who are really excited about it. You can give us a call here at HCTC. Ask for Carla Seals at 487-3100. You can join a team, form a team, or you may want to sponsor a hole. But we will be having it at the Hazard Country Club, and that will be, again, on May the 13th. And we will begin at 9 a.m. I hope that the weather will be beautiful that day. All proceeds from the Golf Scramble will go toward our students who are in our skilled trades programs. So all of the proceeds go for scholarships for those students. We know that those students have many different costs associated with their program. Not only do they have tuition, but they also have other equipment, boots, helmets, gloves, many different things that are required, tools. So these scholarships will help those students to be able to afford those various costs associated with their program.
Okay, the HCTC Golf Scramble coming up on May 13th, graduation coming up on May 6th. Anything else, Dr. Lindon, you'd like to say?
We do have the East Kentucky Leadership Conference that's coming up. Hazard is the host city this year. It will be April 27th and 28th. Most of the sessions will be held at HCTC's Hazard campus as well as the awards banquet. So you can go online, just look for East Kentucky Leadership Foundation. You can find that conference link, and you can register online.
Okay, you've heard Dr. Jennifer Lindon, president of Hazard Community and Technical College, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, Shane.